name is Adell Houston, and I have lived in Brettonwoods since October 1957.
So, like, where was Brettonwoods Place in the city back then? Like,
It was right here. It's in the same spot.
what was the neighborhood like back then?
Wasn't anything like it is now. There was houses down this way, but the only house before Boulder, the Boulder at that time was Westernwood. And there was no house, there was one house between my house and Westernwood. But I'll tell you another neat house. There was no gas down there. United Gas had a line across the street. So I called down to the city and I asked them if I could tie in to United Gas. And they said, if you pay a $10 a year franchise fee. So I had to go down to the city, give them my $10. And then I said, now how do I get this done? And the man at the city, he said, now don't you tell anybody what I'm telling you. But if it was me, I'd get somebody with a backhoe machine and I'd get me a plumber. And he said I'd have them go across Gladiolas, I'd have them tie those lines in, and I'd have them cover it up, and I'd never say a word. And that's exactly what we did.
What would you say the biggest strength of the neighborhood was?
I like the trees and the hills. The funny thing is, my husband says, oh, we can have plant trees. Well, we had 32 loads of loam hauled into our backyard. We're on top of the hill.
Yeah. Anything else?
I think that's about it. They've got good schools. You've got this one, Brown, and you've got Kimball. Even though Kimball made the news. But Kimball, from what I'll tell you something that was real funny. The girls were wearing saddle Oxford, and my daughter hated saddle Oxford. And I didn't find this out until about 2 or 3 years ago. She didn't tell me. Anyway, when she would put on her shoes to go to school, but she took my high heel shoes in a box and put them in the mailbox and put them on and wore them to school. I said, I don't know what her teacher saw. I said, I ought to whip you right now, even if you're grown.
And what school was that? Did she go to Kimball? Or?
It was this one.
Oh, right here.
This one, right?
What's changed? Like, what's the biggest change since when you moved here?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's been a lot of changes, but there hasn't been enough so far as the city is concerned. They should do something to our street.
Oh, well, what do you mean?
Well, they had told us, you see, water comes off right straight down my driveway up to the people over here, and it would go in to the basement of the people across the street. And they've been out there and tried, but I haven't seen any results. But I love the neighborhood.
Is there anything else you'd want people, like, when they think Brettonwoods, for them to think of?
Well, just think it's a beautiful part of town. I don't know of a prettier part of town.